Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. So one of the most frustrating things after a breakup is having your ex-boyfriend ignore you. You want to make him fall in love with you, but he acts like you don't exist. The more you try to get him to talk to you, the farther he pulls away. If this is happening to you, use these expert tips to make him stop ignoring you. You probably don't have to make him fall in love with you again. Your ex-boyfriend is still in love with you, you see. You just have to make him realize he still loves you, and he will stop ignoring you. This will be easier than you think. Just change your tactics and stop chasing him. When you act as if he doesn't exist, he will take notice. Get dressed as desirable as possible and go out with your friends. When he hears about that, you will have his attention. If you immediately disappear after you've been out with your friends, he will begin to regret ignoring you. Your ex-boyfriend will think you found another boyfriend and that he's lost you for good. He will start asking your friends where you are, but they will tell him they haven't seen you. That will get him really uptight. Now he will decide to call you and ask you what's going on. It's key to not take his phone calls or answer any emails. Just continue to stay out of his sight. After a couple of weeks of staying out of his sight, go out with your friends again. This time stop by the place he hangs out, but don't just let him get too close for conversation. Just ignore him and flirt with some other guys, then leave. Your ex will begin calling you again. This time you can take his call and let him do most of the talking. He will get around to asking you if you still love him. Although you will want to tell him you do, you can't do it. Because if you do, he will just start ignoring you again. You have to make him think he's lost you in order to make him see that he still loves you. Stay strong and tell him you will always care for him, but maybe the breakup was for the best. You see, you want to actually agree with the breakup. Add that you're happy. You're happier than you've been in a long time. That will make your ex-boyfriend forget his ego and pride, and he will be begging you to love him again. You don't want to carry it too far, or he might get discouraged. You have to walk a fine line. Tell him to give you a few days to think, and you'll call him back. When you call him, tell him that you'd be willing to try a few dates and see how things work out. This is how to make him stop ignoring you and realize that he is still very much in love with you. If you stay just a little out of his reach, he will never take you for granted again. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back. But there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, Ex-Boyfriend Master, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one, outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends, and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.